Good morning, children. How are you today, Assuming none of your pets have died and your parents haven't exploded. Your schools still stand. Nothing else terrible. Nothing that may terribly inconvenience you from giving me money. Hey, look at that. The settings remained. Feel like I gotta check that every day now. 'Cause the world only makes sense occasionally. Alright. Covert action. Sid Meier's. That probably need to be edited slightly. A techno thriller from the case files of Max Remington. Man, that is a... Were there actually case files of Max Remington, or was that something they made up for this? Was this like the first case file of Max Remington? Because I'm kind of curious now. I'm actually sort of gently hopeful for this one. I feel like there could be something here. Shh, no sounds, please. No, I want all the sounds. I want my sounds positively blasted. I think one of the options there was custom sound driver. I want to believe someone was like just at home making their own sound fucking card or some shit. Hell yeah. Look at this shit. God, that's what Sid... that's what Sid Meier actually looks like. I always just forget like, is he still alive? I don't even know. I think he just exists as a concept now, you know? Huh. Alright. Oh wow, look at that. Maxine. Max's codename is Schlongda. Which difficulty level? Yeah, that's nice. Local disturbance. Driving training, cryptography training, electronics training. Alright. The problem is, and you'll see this with a lot of DOS games, is they try to be like 4 games at once. And that's really only something that, like, the 21st century managed. Very few games are able to be several games at once. I'm not entirely sure why. Okay, I'm like... What am I doing here? Because I thought I was, like, selecting, like, something, you know? Like, I was like, oh, okay, I gotta do, like, training for combat. But I wasn't. I was, like, I don't know, setting what my fucking levels were? Okay. At least, like, look, so, like, enter increases your stat. That's what that was. I've got, like, awesome combat and, like, just fucking average everything else, which is not what I would have selected had I known that was what was going on. Enter ups it. No noticeable button lowered it. And then the second I spent all of my fucking upgrade points, it was just like, now I gotta listen to the chief. Fucking, oh, holy shit, he is called Chief, too. Shit, I was just making a Get Smart reference. You know, that is just like, well, off you go, into the game. I do fucking hate that. Like, just let me know if something starts the fucking game. Don't, just, in you get. Welcome back, Max. Looks like the bad guys are preparing for action. The president is worried. He insists that you're the agent for this job. Things seem to be heating up all around the globe. The word is that the opposition is after our new top-secret ultra-level codebook. This is the president's private code, and he's worried. Just between you and me, Max, we think there's a leak in the internal security. We need an outsider to crack this case. The president wants you. Am I part of the fucking organization, or am I an outsider? We have indications that an operation is in preparation somewhere in Europe. The Red Battalion is known to be involved. Your mission is to prevent this operation from succeeding and to capture as many of the participants as possible. Chief, I request the cone of silence. Alright, so this is like the fucking... This will be the, copyright protection. It's so funny that this used to be copyright protection, you know? Nowadays, it's like a fucking program that people have to, like, hack and shit if you want to get past it. In the old days, it was a game of Guess Who? And, like, it operated... Like, shit like this would operate on the basis that, like, making color photocopies was an expensive hassle. And that was, like, enough, you know? Alright. Blah, 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 words. Alright. This needs a mouse. Like, that's kind of the big problem with a lot of these older games. Is like, my brain wants to interact with a lot of these with a point and click interface. And, you know, I don't know if mice even existed back then. You know, it was probably like some wild high-tech shit. Okay, alright. Red Battalion. Okay. Oh, you know, this is kind of novel. I mean, there's stuff here. All right, escape at least goes back. That's good. Oh, look at that. They finally built a computer powerful enough to give me decent ray tracing and a frame rate. I can just accuse double agents. That's fun. Ah. I'm on the case. Fuck it. You're guilty. You're a double agent. No, he isn't. Get out of here. Alright. That's kind of fun. Fucking excellent. Look at that. Max Remington. It's so funny to treat the 1990s as some harrowing age. Trying to see other gameplay components. Because, yeah, there's like driving. That guy's pointing a gun at me. There's like some top-down point. Unlimited cases to solve. That's an interesting. That's an interesting one. It's not something I might just play constantly or really much, but like, you know, there's like a weird amount of effort put into making sure there's like a sense that I might actually be able to like, I don't know, think my way through a problem. Kovox Lemmings demo. Is Kovox like some kind of brand or something? Like, did you get a lemo a lemo of Demings? A demo of Lemmings when you bought like a fucking? It sounds like a detergent or something. You know, and I could see that happening. It's like, hey, have like some Kovox, and here have a free fucking demo of Lemmings. Uh, uh, Lemmings openings. High performance PCs. Alright, look at that go. Huh. Alright. F1. Alright, let's go. Level 1, the Kovox level. Oh, thank God it has a mouse. Alright, so, for the people unfamiliar with Lemmings, it's a weird little game. So I gotta get the Lemmings to the fucking, I don't know, there. And you gotta, like, tell them to do shit. It's such a weird idea, really, now that I think about it. And so there'd be... I mean, is this the guy... Does he dig diagonally, you know? Alright, look. How do I fucking... How do I swear you just used to... Oh, fuck. Well, why wasn't that... Did he just... dig once? Okay, right. No, see, the problem is that goes down. I don't want a cunt that goes down. I want a cunt that goes, like, just straight, you know? For some reason, I'm not able to, like, get any of them to do anything. I'm gonna make one explode. Oh, hell yeah. This is the only fun thing to do with Lemmings, because it's a bizarre game. Oh, I thought they were gonna kill more people around them. Kovox speech thing. Alright, look, I'm slightly curious as to fucking... you know, what that is. Like, what the fuck is... Is there a fucking... Okay, there's no manual, there's no fucking images. Like, I genuinely don't think... Like, you know, Lemmings will be in here. I don't want the fucking Kovox version of fucking Lemmings. I don't need that, you know. Crackdown! Oh, fuck yeah. It's weird, because it is a real game, and it's a real Sega game, but for some reason that title screen feels like it was drawn by, like, DeviantArt. You know, it does, I don't know how that happened. Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck yes. Like, there are downsides to modern box art, and I'm not gonna say otherwise. But like, look at that. You know, there was a time when you'd hire a guy and build a prop out of like a RAM chip and some shit you had lying around, and then you just stick some to his face. I'm not even sure if that's got anything to do with Crackdown. That's not. You should put the pictures of the. Oh fuck yeah! Look at this shit. Look, there's a. There's an ape and what looks like a stormtrooper crossed with the robot from the Tom Baker episode Robot. God, look at that. Alright, time to figure out what kind of crackdown we'll be fucking, you know, dealing with here. I feel like because it was a PC game, you could, like, I'm pretty sure, like, wasn't there a level editor or something in Lemmings? Like, I'm nearly 100% certain there was. Alright. Okay. They've seen me! Fuck yeah. Look at that. Ah, the storytelling. Sensors detect explosives. Punch. Punch. Okay, that's... I'm wasting... What's my machine gun? Alright, look, I don't... This is... I'm gonna have fucking words with the fucking auto goddamn guy again, because... I feel like my controls are stupid. Up, down, left, right. Alright, we got that fine. Fire. Because, like, I don't... Fire just seems to... launch my fucking, you know, I've got a machine gun. I don't want to use my cannon, you know, but I'm not able to, no, I don't want to return the title screen. Yeah, like, that's my smart thing. How do I use my machine gun? You know, like, I feel like I'm wasting something important here. Alright, now I'm using machine gun, that's better. The swing on that fucking viewport is a little harsh. I will say that. But, like, otherwise, you know. This is... Ah, he touched me. You know, there's music. There's, like, a map up there, you know, that tells me where some stuff is. That's pretty swish. I mean, that wasn't always a guarantee back in the day. Sometimes, in the olden days, I can, like... hide against a wall and shit. You know, in the old days you could just get fucked. That was the general attitude. Which wasn't a very nice attitude, but it was like, they already had your money, so... Oh, fucking, man, I don't know. Alright. Aha. I mean, am I defusing these bombs, or am I putting them down? Oh, that fucking, that hurtling around. Like, if they made the fucking space just a wee bit bigger, you know? Okay, mission accomplished. Alright, I think I was blowing the place up. Am I the bad guy? I'm not sure what's happening here. Stop it. Okay. I feel like my map is slightly off kilter. Because... Ow! Now see, how would I know he was there? Fucking wander up and then just get, like, all of a sudden cracked down upon. Let's see what the manual has to say for itself. I need to, and small on the manual. It is at like a fucking bajillion resolution for some reason. There we go, fucking look at that. Hey, Outrun! Your mission is a piece of cake, really. As one of our freedom fighters, all you need to do is go down into the bowels of an old factory and destroy this bunch of cyborgs that seem to have gone slightly buggy. I feel like that's just not as serious as, like, the rest of the presentation could be, you know? Dr. K is after human hide. Former employees, the ones who survived, say he was a decent guy until he gave himself a ROM job. ROM job? It's not great. You know, like, it's not bad. But, like, it just has, like, those things of, like, the ancient times where, you know, like, the way the screen jerks around just makes it sort of difficult to see what I'm doing. I mean, look at that, though. Like, you could just throw everything at a fucking game sometimes. Like, the good news is these games are kind of back in, like, the weird boomer shooters, which is just, you know, just marvelous for me. Like, because honestly, if you told me that this was a boomer shooter, there were robots, like, the fucking apes and the robots had, like, teamed up to summon the devil and to, like, overthrow humans, I'd be like, oh, that sounds pretty cool. I'll probably give that a play. I don't even know what 2011 Crackdown is. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I've seen it. Maybe I haven't. Alright, I'm gonna pee now. Well, hopefully no one's in the actual fucking bathroom. Piss break. Alright, I'm back. That was a nice simple one. Didn't have to fucking, you know, wait an extra half hour for someone to figure out how the toilet works. In my day, we had to get up at the crack of doom. Father would wake us up at the crack of doom, kill us, then we'd have to spend hours in the doom mines. The final challenge for power in the Lord of the Rings. Is this a Lord of the Rings thing? Oh, it is too. Look at that. Huh. It's great that, like, the only scanned box art and shit is, like, unbelievably low res. That's such a fun little bit. Sam is walking along a ragged path which winds down. No, I can just play it. Yeah. Alright. Gotta trim my fucking nose hair today. One of them stabbing me. Is there a sign on in my yard that says dead hobbit storage? Yes. Do I want pictures? Do you want pictures? Sirith Ungol, okay. Go north. Bunch of guys waiting for the bus. You know. I mean, look, I'm not really into Lord of the Rings or those types of games, but, you know, probably fine. Ah, fuck yeah. Let's root in the wreck of a car. That's the fucking Amiga font. I don't know why it is, but it is. The butt crack of doom. Really annoying. Alright. Start or crash? Execute crash or start? Probably start, because I feel like some of the executables will have like the fucking whatever that shit's called. Copyright protection circumvention in it, and some don't. Yeah, that was better than the Golem game. It's got to be some kind of weird tax bullshit, you know, like the way WB can like fucking just delete films and get a tax break on them. Like, can you insure yourself against a game failing and then release a shitty game? Alright. This time we'll try crash.exe. What the fuck does that say? I see digital and then black. You know they love that font too. It's like, oh, I'm gonna use the fancy fucking... All of these games are just vectors for Eurobeat. Although this has got shades of Oxygen. Although considering Jean-Michel Jarre is French, you could pretty much describe that as one of the early proto-Eurobeats. Oh, this is Tron. Oh, you motherfucker. I'm the loser. Why is it meant to go slow, or is it just fucking cause... Yeah, that's what I fucking thought. I don't know why it's going this slow. Maybe I'll Alright, no, I can only alright, yeah, we'll do that. That made it worse. Does this game have ray tracing? Why is this happening? Okay. You brought this on yourself. Still struggling. Absolute madness. You can shoot through the guy's little fucking trails. Whatever. That does say looser. I don't know how you managed to so poorly make a game that it deals with slowdown. And a computer that, like, outpaces it by Quite a fucking bit. Goodbye, 1996's Crash. Okay, Crash Barrier. Oh, this is gonna be the same fucking thing, isn't it? The crack of doom. Looser. Now you are looser. Okay, Crash B. It's the same thing. I think. Oh no! That's the Mortal Kombat font. Eat my minge, you fucking piece of shit. This is weird music again. Am I supposed to be doing something here? Alright, maybe I just gotta like fuck it out. Oh fuck! Okay, I used a boosty. That was suboptimal. I don't know if that was a good strategic use of that power-up, Home Slice. I mean, it's got power-ups at least. Such wild music. Alright. So we're settling in for a battle of attrition here. Can I not fuck it up, is the big question. Will I win? Will I be victorious against Blue and his army of bullshit? I think so. I think I've got him. Look at that. You're in a maze of your own creation, Blue. How does it feel? Alright, now look, what? That game can fuck itself. I mean, credit where it's due. The music was weird. Oh, it's gonna be one of those shoving shit games. I hate that I'm fucking now just familiar with dead genres, you know? Who shall we get to play the church organ today? The old lady who always plays it, or the guy who appears to be on meth? God. 16 colors. Can you imagine? Okay. Well, now that's not 16. Why are we even here? It is. Look at him. Look at it. Okay, I gotta get the crates over to the bits. They'd call this a game, you know? Like, they describe this as a thing that was supposed to make people enjoy life. Like, I know people that work in warehouses, and this is basically their day, you know? I mean, alright, a little thing doesn't go dirt when they successfully move all the tiles into a customer's boot. Although every now and then, because it's a commercial tile thing, right? So you could wholesale, like, you know, a lot of wholesalers buy tiles from it. But every now and then, like, just like some guy doing his kitchen will roll up and then get like fucking, you know, having bought hundreds of kilos of tiles, not realize that they're not going to fit in his sedan. Fucking great. I do love watching, like, just people. It's like a small little, like, thing of internet fuck up video where, you know. Goodbye, Crawley Pete. Or whatever the fuck that was. We're up to Crawley Pete. That was crates. Oh, no prizes for guessing what Crawley Pete's a fucking knockoff of. That's right. Tomb Raider. Palm OS. Wow. That four-legged spider is up to no good. Such a weird little game. This is another one that had, like, a trackball controller. Oh, no. Oh, no. Heads! Heads! They're everywhere! The heads! That's not a very fun game when it's the actual Atari version. You know? Yeah, someone needs to do, like, a new version of those crate shove games, but, like, really involved. Actually, why am I saying that? There probably is one of those fucking games. Oh boy. Craziness. Crazy bricks. These bricks have little regard for their proper role in society. One brick was caught just masturbating in the street. Okay. Well, I wasn't expecting. I mean, that screen shake's a bit much. Why is the do you know what you failed also on the weird fucking picture in there? Well, that's an easy one. Goodbye, crazy bricks. Hello, crazy cars. By Titus. Well, I'll be goddamned. Look at that. You know, when I think crazy cars, my mind leaps to Mercedes. Centipede was immortalized in the Adam Sandler film Pixels. Yeah, I haven't bothered watching that, and I don't think I'm ever going to. What is wackier than German safety design? Okay. Okay. That is pretty crazy. Okay, my time's running out. Fair. Let's see if auto can carry the day. Not quite. All right, let's try drive our Mercedes in a slightly less wacky fashion. All right, come on. The good thing about hopping into a Mercedes after you've taken just far too many mushrooms is, you know, that attention to, like, safety, not only of the driver, but of, you know, the people around you, means you're less likely to kill somebody, which is pretty good. I mean, you'll try to see if you can make your car make love to a tree, and you'll just crash into the tree, but you'll be fine. The tree will be, you know, the tree will be fine, and you know, then you'll be arrested. Yeah, Commodore 64. Like, it's just that, like, okay, the car's further to the back. Like, the silver car that's got, like, a spoiler and a jet thing on it, and the red car. Like, you could call those crazy cars. Like, if you saw that, you'd be like, that's a pretty crazy fucking car. The fucking suburban dadmobile that they've given pride a fucking place here is very definably not a crazy car. It is the hard opposite of a crazy car. Crazy Cars is a Fast and Furious three-dimensional racing simulation. You're in Florida, and you've got to get to Arizona. Okay. I mean, is there a version of it, Spectrum, Amiga? Like, can I have the Amiga version? Because that looks like it has graphics, you know? I don't want the fucking abysmal, like... Because is there a different one I can choose that isn't just like the weird trans flag colors? Crazy. Alright, never mind. That's what I get for hoping. They should have like a crazy taxi, but it's just crazy dad, and he's gonna like drive you to school. Okay. Not sure what we're getting into here. Early suspicions, maybe kind of like worms. Cows? Okay. I don't want to edit the map, so okay, that's the editor. I don't want that. Cow edit. Oh, okay. I thought it said cowed IT. War or battle? War. Grey cows. Okay. Alright, well I wasn't expecting that. Ready. How the fuck do I find the cow RTS? Why is that there? Why does that exist? That doesn't look right. Is that the Walla Low cow in the middle there? I think it is. Ready, ready, ready. Oh, nothing else. I got another strange little sound bite to just live in my head forevermore. Goodbye, crazy cows. Crazy Drake. I mean, we've got half a shot of this being like a functional little action platformer, you know, run around, touch things, shoot. It did have that Far Side Cow quality to it. A Far Side Cow war game, you know, I'd play that. Okay. Isn't Drake that Canadian who's in Degrassi? Alright, you know what? I mean, press escape to play is an insane sentence, but so far, so good. Fun Forest. Well, we'll see. I mean, it's Crazy Drake's fucking game to lose. From here, I'll give it that. Oh, look at that. Look at that amount of character. Okay, I got shoot. I got jump. Tits. It feels like it might be like a reskin of Earthworm Jim. But look, you know, responsive. There's an elevator. I appear to have skipped large portions of the game. That's pretty swish. Look at that guy just trying to fucking mind his own business. I don't know if I've got, like, ammo. How come I'm not allowed to walk up there? Fuck you. Oh, okay, I've got a fucking... Did he call me a bitch? I swear that's what he's doing. Hey. Stop it. Alright, I don't appear to be able to go into the door. I mean, still though, you know? I have to be able to go into that door. There's got to be like a go in door button. Alright, no. No, I don't fucking just go back to... Oh, okay, it's second right there. No, I fucking... Alright, maybe I don't. Oh, I can like fucking jump. I can climb. Okie dokie. Checkpoint, fairly classic. Can't argue with that. Yeah, fuck off, you scrotum. All right, that's one thing. It's got like this. It's very specific about what plane you're on, which isn't the worst thing in the world, but I do feel like I should be able to jump up areas, you know. Oh man, am I all the way back here now? Eggs. I need the eggs of my own kind. 1,000 points. He just kind of, He just kind of looks afraid. Okay. Like, he looks afraid, you know? Like, it's just a slightly wrong facial expression. It's like, oh. Give me the eggs. Give me the eggs. I mean, is this doing anything for me besides points? It's an old platformer DOS. It's a stupid question. There is only points. It's the olden days. Okay. No. Oh man, this is where I was. Ah. Alright, I just want to get to the end of a stage. Fuck. Maybe I gotta get over there. Oh, piss disc fucking come here, you. Whoop, whoop. Alright, it needs slightly. It needs to be a little more precise on like. Okay. Oh, fuck, cock. Oh wait, hang on. I might be able to. Haha. I gotta remember I can grab the fucking edges of shit, cause like. Did that thing hit me? Oh, okay, there's another one. A shark pond? I don't know about that. Aha. Ooh. Ow, my ass! Well, alright. Never heard of it? That's a keeper. Yeah, look at that. Neurotech, Ionos. I have never seen any of these. This has to be European. Why don't you fucking weird Europeans, you know, all is well in the land of Loonville. I don't know about that. King Drake and Queen Drake had flown south on holiday and left their son Prince Drake to guard over the kingdom, especially the sacred golden egg, which was its power source. Well, one night as the prince was playing his favorite video game, the evil Dr. Foulbrain broke into the palace and stole the sacred golden egg. This is like from a whole dimension I didn't know existed. Crazy Eights! This is like, fuck me. That's some whiplash. We go from like a fucking, you know, platformer that had animation that most fucking consoles couldn't manage to like this. Alright. What are one reality? Like that's one of the bummers about this is it kind of doesn't have like further information, you know? Like it doesn't have like, oh yeah, this company is from here and you know. Yeah, like 96 for Crazy Drake's actually legitimately impressive. I mean, there's a lot of stuff from 96 that wasn't nearly that fucking good. Alright, look, I'm not playing 5 versions of Crazy fucking 8s. Crazy Nick Software! Was Crazy Nick like some fucking shitty goddamn game store from the UK or something? It feels like that might, you know. Play. That's a nipple. That was slightly off. That music was like having a drill in my head. King Graham. You know, from King's Quest. Wouldn't we love to... Leisure Suit Larry's Casino. This is amazing. It's all just like... parlor games with Laura Bow. She gonna get her tits out? Spaced out game pack. Amazing. I kind of want to see what parlor games with Laura Bow is about. Is it a ROM hack? This might have been just real. Parlor play. There we are. There's my gal. You seem nice. That burst move is yours! Don't shout at me, Cram. Okay, I'm not, like... I don't like the crazy section. The crazy section has only... I suppose Crazy Drake is quite good. Like, it is actually quite good. That music was like undergoing Chinese water torture at, like, fast forward. Like, imagine the droplets just hitting you, like, and then after a while, it's like... Crazy. Huh. Alright. Oh, that's what you want. You want some, like, faint fucking graphics glitches. Look at that gorilla in the bottom right corner. He knows the score. Well, alright, I will look at those. Let's look at some of the images. Let's see if we're missing out on anything here. Haha. Piet séjour avec Usan's phaser. Figured it was a light gun one. Oh, hey, you can win an AirPod. Duck Hunt, but not. I feel like this was the precursor to, like, Point Blank. You know? And how far we've come. I mean, those do look like AirPods. I'm not crazy. Like, you can see them in the corner there. If only I had my phaser. I probably could. Actually, I will do that, because I am gonna, at some point, do a playthrough of Resident Evil Dead Aim. Because I do have the pistol that I could get, like, fucking hooked up in here, but that will require some fiddling. Goodbye. Crazy Sue. This is about one of those evil little girls that turns out to be a Ukrainian midget. I'm tired of falling for that. Kindergarten's just Ukrainian midgets. There's probably some kind of weird mental disease, you know, like that face blindness or something, but just makes you think every child's a fucking Ukrainian midget. I'm curious as to what the intro is. Sound. Okay. This was just an excuse for this guy to get his music. Alright, let's see what the fucking game looks like. Alright, look. Ah, fuck a diddle do. Get ready for level 1. Alright. You know, I was hoping the intro might tell me, like, who Sue is, why she's crazy. Okay. This is one of those ones that can't, like, jump and move forward at the same time. I mean, I don't know what sensible Sue would look like, but this doesn't feel like crazy Sue, you know? Oh, look out. The trees are pooping on me again. Isn't that one of the fucking Commander Keen fucking things? Alright, I think I've got, like, high jump or some shit. That is fucking terrible. The people responsible should be ashamed, even from this distant fucking future. Oh, Lord. Laura Bow did murder point-and-click games. I don't know what that means. Crazy! Alright, okay. Some kind of weird, like, actual command line game, which is fucking specific. Crazy. You can't just call shit crazy and think that's gonna carry. You know? Okay. Oh, fucking Jesus. Creative contraptions. Now, the question is, how creative? Because I'm guessing it's not going to be my kind of creative. Bantam, contrap... Alright. That's that's a slogan, a motto that should be brought into the modern world. Looking for ways to make your life easier? Here are some contraptions. Like, 'cause we don't really have contraptions anymore. We have devices, we have gadgets, but everything's all... Once something's down to the microprocessor level, it's no longer a contraption. You know, it needs to have a mechanical component to it to be a contraption. Are you using a color monitor? Yes. Do you want sound? Yeah, sure, why not? Review mechanisms. Fill in zany objects. This seems insane. You know, this seems like more work than I even want to fucking engage in currently. Alright. Nope. You know, I'm fucking several buttons into your contraption. Oh, holy shit, look at that. You gotta wake a guy up. I mean, if my contraption required me to wake a guy up in the morning and I had access to just like a whole fucking monkey, I probably wouldn't need the rest of the contraption. I just have something so when it goes to a certain time, a trapdoor opens and releases the monkey onto the sleeping, you know, and they'll be awake. I mean, nothing gets you out of bed quite like having to fight another like primate, you know. That switches everything on at once. Just ding. You're gonna be up. You're gonna be ready. What can the rest of your day throw at me? You know, throw at you. That's not like that's gonna beat like a fucking monkey fight. You know, once you fought a monkey, the whole rest of the day is easy as shit. Ah, creature shock. Which one is? Well, hello. Yeah, I remember the Incredible Machine. Wasn't that like a Windows 3.5 or some shit? I can't. The Incredible Machine was another one of those ones my cousin would just go ape shit on. He would make truly incredible machines. Alright. Let's blast my sound. It's weird that Virgin had such a, you know, like a fairly solid game company for a while there. Okay. I feel like we would already know that Venus isn't a good idea. You know? Like, I'm pretty sure we can, like the, it's kind of blowing my mind they sent people to Venus. Like, there are people on their way to some of the fucking, you know, moons of goddamn, you know, Saturn and shit, which I think can maybe harbor life. And meanwhile, we've just launched some cunts at Venus. Which is just like searing hell. A rock. Just a bunch of porno mags for some reason. Kind of weird. I really hope that's our first contact with aliens, you know? Is just like some kind of jettisoned garbage thing or something, and it's just filled with someone's creepy goddamn porn, you know? That don't look right. I don't think that's a regular rock. Yeah, Titan. Like, I can't remember which one it was, but yeah. But I mean, Mars probably, like, you know, I'm not saying it'd be an overnight job, but it's like there's kind of a, you know, I think humans can probably deal with extremes of cold better than we can deal with, like, extremes of heat, you know? Particularly when you're talking Venus. I mean, honestly, if whatever that is makes its way to Earth, we're probably good for the overpopulation issue, you know? Explosion's not supposed to be here. I mean, did she just die? Is that the thing that ate the moon in that Junji Ito thing? I mean, man, if you're like blasted off just into deep space in a fucking like you're just fucked. Like there's nothing that can be done. Like we are so far away from having a solution for that. Chalky. No, okay. Venus may be easy to terraform. I have never heard anything even slightly close to that. Alright. Alright. Okay, great. I don't care. I'd like to get to the game, please. Okay, I don't care. Rock Alien found footage film. I don't think I've heard of that. Ah! Yeah, like I mean, I feel like that's one of those things where it might be like, there might, because of the presence of certain compounds, it might be easier to terraform from just that perspective, but like, alright. So are we on the moon? I think I might be thinking of nightmare creatures. Oh, look at that. We got moon roads that don't appear to be necessary because, you know, it's the moon and you could probably have like a fucking fart-based vehicle, you know, because, you know, it doesn't really take a lot to get you going. I don't know, man. That terraforming Venus thing sounds like one of those almost like stupidly contrarian things of just like, well, actually, there's this compound and shit on it, and I feel like that is not taking into account any of the rest of the reality of Venus. The year is 2081. Everyone has Grace Jones hair. Except this guy. He has no Grace Jones hair. He has no honor. Oh, what the tit fuck? What the fuck is this game even about? Okay. Everything's out to get me. Well, that's just natural. It's 2023, and the Earth is dying. A survey ship, the SS Amazon, takes off to locate an alternative planet and disappears. Now, you must discover what hit it. Oh yeah, while you're at it, bring back an alien specimen, find its source, and destroy it. Just don't breathe too loudly. It might be tracking you. Something sure is. Man-eating slime pools, artillery spiders with twin-barreled lasers, jellied suckers that inhale entire ships, or electric distortion rings that fry you to a crisp. Is that woman even in it? Like, you know, I feel like they're putting her on a lot of the cover of shit, but it's like, created by Argonaut, who brought you the special effects chip in Nintendo's top-selling Star Fox. Huh. I mean, I don't even know, is it like, what is the gameplay? Like, 'cause I don't think it's a first-person cinematic sequences, okay. Alright, that's what it feels like. It feels first-person perspective adventure game. Alright, interactive flight simulation. One-on-one combat plus shooting galleries. Okay, so I feel like it's walk around and then occasionally... It won't be an FPS. There's no way an FPS from this period could have, like, had that much shit going on. I just want to see if I can get to gameplay. Did I do run or did I do shock? Let's do shock. Alright. What are the options? Okay. Alright. So, something is amiss. I mean, I won't delete that because I do want to eventually get it going. Creep Clash. Let's clash some creeps. This will be the last thing we do for today. Clash some creeps. Point and clicky. Yeah, I figured as much. It'll be point and click with point and click shooting bits. Which honestly isn't the worst way to do kind of action in a point and click adventure game, considering how bad action in point and click adventure games could be. 'Cause I'm a creep. What are my options? I mean, yes, I don't dare fiddle with non-standard. I mean, it'll be Dvorak or something weird. I'm a weirdo.
47 Tech presents.
I mean, that's a big start. You better be able to back that up. What is happening? Okay, well, it's running a bit fast. I think it's like a fighting game of some description. I can't for the life of me work out what the controls are, though. Okay. I mean, I feel like none of that was working, you know? Oh. I'm just finding that very enjoyable in its own special way. You know, like if you turn the brain off and just feel it, it's kind of fascinating. All right, let's All right, like I had select. Cause I'm a creep. That fucking sucked. Normality, Quake. Like, someone will prove me wrong, but, like, it's gonna take a little while for that style of, like, really tubular 3D to sort of creep back in. Like, I do feel like a lot of things it does have a place, but it's one of those ones that's going to need to have slight elements of modernization, just sort of gently massaged into it. Alright. So, let's see. That'll do for the day, as it's 11:08, and Creep Clash sapped the last of my will to live. I'm dying now. Alright. So, where are we? Got 299 members, 1703 a month. So the number is still up. God only knows what that's going to do. Actually, before I forget, stop haranguing the poor guy trying to, like, rebuild his, like, professional life, who runs, like, what's it called now? Second Wind. I've got to change that fucking name. To hire me, and please, for the love of God, let that man rebuild his fucking life in peace. You know? Now officially at the point where I'm getting fucking, like, the poor bastard's having to reply. Like, if you give that much of a fucking shit, just pay me more money, you ballsacks. Fucking waking up with, like, yeah, we're actually kind of, like, you know, trying to restart a business from the ground up with the employees we have. And maybe aren't willing to solicit, like, fucking random, like, third-party job applications from lunatics on the internet. So, I don't know, give that a rest. There's there's already a fucking, there's already a way to see me. This is like people complaining about WWE not putting women's wrestling on when like Stardom exists and you can watch it. Like, go to the place that is doing the thing that you want. You know, I mean, if nothing else, I use too many slurs. They probably got rules about that. Finicky about such things, I find. Okay, so the number is, in a happier position than it was the other day. That's good to see. We'll be doing a horror thing again tomorrow. So, look forward to that. We have the demo of an Australian survival horror set in Australia in the 80s, which is set in a place called Bogoroga Creek, which sounded fake, and I checked, and it is fake. So that's not a real place. Not to be confused with the legitimately real Mount Buggery. So, you can be forgiven if you are, if you got tricked by that one. Because let's face it, if I were to tell you that Bogoroga was a fake place and Buggery was a real place, you'd call me a liar. And you'd be fucking wrong. Yeah, like, just, like, fucking, again, the poor bastards, like, we're not, like, employing people. We just had to all quit and start our own. Yeah, right now we've got a full team of 9 people to take care of. Yeah, like, they're trying to, like raw dog a business into existence after, like, basically everything sort of collapsed around them. Harass cunts with, like, fucking, just harass them with the Patreon link. Or just don't do that at all, actually, now that I think of it, because some of you probably aren't able to interpret tone very well. Alright. So, tomorrow at 8 p.m. we'll have a look at Loggerhead, which, could be interesting. Hopefully it is. I mean, it's, the middle of fuck nowhere Australia is a terrifying place. I will fucking give it that. So, we'll see how that goes. I'll get the demo downloaded, and we'll have a little peeky peek at Loggerhead. That'll be tomorrow at 8 p.m. Tomorrow at 10 a.m. obviously is this again, because it never and can't end. Rather than bothering other people to employ me, just make the number go up. Easier. You can play a meaningful role in that. Remember, number go up. Number go up. Number go up. Number go up. And aside from that, watch my show or I will bash your fucking kids.